Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Oh, sorry, my mic is a little hot. There we go, that should be normal. Always having to change my microphone settings because it's too low if I'm going to play a game in Discord, so I gotta jack it up and then change my audio settings, and then before I do the stream I have to switch it all back, and it's just very annoying. It's a wonder I don't make that mistake more often, honestly. But anyway, microphone should be good now. I'm just reading some of your comments. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned in the title, I just hit 30,000 subscribers. So thanks to all of you for being subscribers. Thanks for supporting my work, watching my videos. And to celebrate the 30,000 subscriber special, we'll be working on Alchemortis. So yeah, that's how we're celebrating. So before I get into it, I want to remind everyone that Alchemortis is available for wishlisting on Steam. I yesterday updated the description, so I reworded some things, and I also attached a bunch of nice videos using Steam's new video tools. So yeah, check that out if you're interested. I think it's a lot more intriguing. People said before that it was a little bland, the Steam page, and I agree. So I finally got the time to just put that together. I just use clips from the devlog that I'm working on right now. So, and just cut those up and put those in the description. And I also have my Udemy courses available for sale. They'll teach you how to build complete games in the Godot engine. So if you want to learn how to do that, I think my courses are a great option for you. And it's a great way to support my work as well. So everything is linked down in the description below. Thanks for your support. And of course, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Alrighty, I have no idea what we're doing today, so we will figure that out after I say hello to everyone. Hello, Adam. Welcome back. Always good to see you. Hello, Emerson. You are first. I was saving your spot. Nice. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dev Ghost. 30K subs. I know. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think I've had this YouTube channel for like 7 years, so 30K subs in 7 years is not bad, I guess. You're my hero. Oh, Adam. Hello, hi, I'm Gush. Thanks for all you do, Firebelly. You make programming in general worthwhile, very helpful. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I may not be 1 in a million, but I'm 1 in 30,000. Yeah, that's true. 1 in 30,000 is still quite rare. If you had a 1 in 30,000 chance of getting anything in a game, most people would just like give up. So there you go. No stream yesterday. Do you know what else happened yesterday? Silksong broke the Steam servers. I know, it's a coincidence. I was actually doing something else game dev related. I don't know if I should say what I did. It's super secret. I went on a game dev podcast that you may be aware of. It's not a super big one, so don't get your hopes up. But it's like a podcast between small creators. So I'll send that out at my socials when it's live. Thank you, Krames. I appreciate that. Thank you, Emerson. Thank you, Drew. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you, RN Genesis. Good to see you again. Thank you, Defected Gaming. Thank you, everybody. Your newest course needs to go on sale. I could do that. Yeah, maybe I will do that. I wonder if I can do that. Anyway, next stop 100K. I know there's a part of me that really wants that YouTube play button, but I would have to probably no life YouTube for the next year or two to get to that point, but we'll just see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so the first Alchemortis devlog will be releasing next week. That will also coincide with the release of the Patreon page. That will also coincide with the release of the public Discord server. And it will also coincide with the release of the Alchemortis playtest. So again, if you subscribe to the Patreon at any tier, you will get early access to the Steam playtest. The highest Patreon tier gets you unlimited access to my course content, as well as your name in the credits, the in-game credits for Alchemortis when the game releases. And if you don't want to support the project financially, that's totally fine. The playtest will be available for the public at a later point in time. So I'm trying to do this so that you get a couple of nice perks if you're a Patreon supporter, but I don't want to gate anything explicitly behind Patreon support. I still want to have all of the rest of my viewers able to participate in the playtest. So there's no FOMO. You don't have to pay for anything. It's just the Patreon members will just get some exclusive early stuff, and that's it. Also the game credits if you subscribe at the highest tier. Good morning, V. Welcome, welcome. Good evening, Meep. Good to see you both. Welcome, welcome. Jack, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Can't wait to test this game. I know I had my friend has been playtesting it, and he's been having a lot of fun. He left a comment, or he told me something which just melted my heart. He's like, I want to keep playing, because after you beat the boss, the game just forces you to stop playing. Like, it just takes you back to the menu. He's like, man, I just want to keep playing. And so it's a great feeling, but yeah, we'll see what you all have to say. And there's still a lot of work to do. So we're going to have to buckle up, batten down, whatever. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's figure out what the heck to do. So there's that lead ingot, which still looks terrible. Yeah. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to change the notoriety values to be integers on a 1 to 100 scale. Or, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. But here's this one. I realized that the mosquito swarm doesn't have the swarm ability, which is really weird. So let's fix that. I also want to reorder this. I want to put the swarm as the first ability on the spiderling. And then let's also do mosquito swarm. Actually, how does this work? I actually don't know how this is going to work. Execution count provider. If swarm triggers it, oh no, I actually don't know how this works. Does the execution count go up if swarm is triggered? Add card to rerun execution list. Rerun execution list. Run execution. Execute abilities. Oh yeah, I think that is going to count it up. I think that makes sense though. I think it's fine. How is this actually listening? So execution count provider. Damage bank, execution count. Oh, is this not? Oh, I didn't turn this up enough. There we go. Execution count provider. On ability executed. Oh, it counts the executions of the specific ability. Okay. So this is actually going to be relatively nasty now that I think about it. But we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Oh, do I have to do simple swarm? Yeah, okay. Cool. So we'll add swarm to the mosquito, and then let's just test it. Let's see. Project settings, player board dimensions. Let's override the player board dimensions, enable test player cards. We're going to put mosquito swarm there, and let's also do a spiderling. And let's just see what that looks like. Thank you, Volgi Dev. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It's meme art. It has to make it to full release. Oh no, I can't do that. Hello, Jackie Daytona. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Should be like Balatro, where after you beat the game, it flips to an infinite mode and tells you good luck. I don't know how I would do an infinite mode with the way I've set up the map, because it is like there's a finite number of nodes, right? So it would have to exhaust, or it'd have to regenerate nodes over time or something. Or it could just send you to a different map, I guess. Like, you could just keep going through the game, loop after loop after loop, and it just keeps scaling. I guess that could work. Anyway. So we've got this. So these both have swarm now. Which, I think swarm, I'm worried swarm is going to be a little bit overpowered. I might have to nerf it, because currently what it does is it triggers all of the cards that have swarm. But I may want to change it such that it targets one other random card with swarm. I don't know. This is what the playtest is for. We're going to have to get a feel for the balance and what players think about it. So yeah, what's going to happen here is this is going to trigger 3 times before it even does its normal attack. Oh my gosh, that's going to be ridiculous. So yeah, before this card even executes its natural turn, it's being triggered 3 times. So the Spiderling goes, and then the Mosquito Swarm goes. Spiderling dealt 1 damage, applied 1 poison. Mosquito Swarm dealt 15 damage, and then it deals 30 damage on the 3rd turn. That's ridiculous. That's very powerful. But, I mean, we'll just have to... I don't know. We'll have to see. I think I do need to nerf poison across the board. I don't want to do any major gameplay tweaks right now before the playtest, because I think it's in a relatively good spot where you can get a feel for the game and how it plays. And I don't want to ruin that before the playtest, so we'll just leave it. Of course. So I alchemized these together and it lost the swarm. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Add swarm to Skeeters. Alrighty. Now let's do this next one here. That's done. Change notoriety values to be integers. So this one is... Right now, it's weird. I don't know why I did this. But the notoriety system, it's on a scale of 15, and then these are fractional. So I think I'm just gonna like normalize that and make these whole integers, and then make the scale on a 0 to 100 basis. I think that will make more sense. Hello, Cody. Welcome back. The niche Isoleb is a little bit less niche. Oh my gosh, I wish I could talk. The niche Isoleb is a little less niche every day. That's true. Vaguely popular Isoleb. Oh no. Oh no. Being able to do New Game Plus would be great if it's not too much effort for the playtest. Then we can all have a little competition to see how far we can get. So I talked a little bit about how I want to do like a battle pass formula for the leveling up, and that doesn't mean like a microtransaction. I just want to be perfectly clear. There will be no microtransactions in the game at all. But like with a battle pass in like shooter games, you know, you have like experience that you gain after every match, and every level up you get along the battle pass is a new unlock, right? It could be a skin or whatever else, right? So I was thinking it would be cool in this game to do something similar, kind of borrow RPG-esque elements and say like, oh, well, this run you leveled up 3 times because you did really well, and that means you unlocked the giant squid, you unlocked, you know, this other card, maybe you unlock a new event type, or maybe you unlock a new playable character, right? And then have that like, you know, 100 levels of that or whatever, so you're constantly progressing. I would love to experiment with that, but then New Game Plus could be like, you reset that level, so you kind of start at square one again, and then maybe the game gets harder. So you go through that whole progression again, but the game is harder. So it just like every New Game Plus loop is like, it's just an additional challenge, you know. That I don't know if that's going to be too grindy or whatever, so I don't know about that exactly, but yeah, something to think about, I guess. Remember when we were discussing people delaying launches because of Silksong? I saw a post on Reddit of a dev who got in too popular and upcoming because of little competition. Number 1 is obviously Silksong, but there wasn't much of a race for number 2. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Because there's got to be, I mean, there's millions of people still remaining on Steam who are not going to play Silksong, right? So it's like, I would imagine that, you know, especially there's a lot of players out there who just don't like real-time games like that require reaction speed and precise jumps. And so like if you released a turn-based game at the same time as Silksong, I feel like that would have like almost minimal overlap in terms of competition. Now, of course, if Steam crashes and no one can buy your game, then that's also bad. Thank you, Snupbill, for the IDR 10,000. Very much appreciate that with the Yummers message. Thank you. Always generous, Snupbill, and always good to see you. Glad you're still here and that YouTube hasn't banned you from the platform yet. But thank you again. Thank you, thank you. Look at all these Yummers. Everyone loves the Yummers. No microtransactions. Frowny face, yeah. You heard it here first, folks. Pay to win is coming. Diablo Immortal all over again. Oh no. They're not going to be microtransactions. They're going to be macro transactions. It's going to be $100 to unlock a new skin. Are you excited for release? Have you got many wish lists for the game yet? I don't know how many wish lists I have. Can I pull it up really quick? Let's see. I can't show you my screen because it contains personally identifiable information, but also this is under NDA. How in the world do I see my wish lists? Oh, I wonder if this is broken too. Alchemortis has 189 wish lists. Or no, 186. 3 people removed it. What? 186 wish lists. And and I haven't even started like really marketing yet. That's just basically only the people watching this stream are aware that Alchemortis is available for wish listing. So we'll see how that number changes after I launch the devlog and actually start marketing the game. Yummers, yeah. New Game Plus should have something different to it other than being harder, like some variation to the enemies or something. Yeah, I agree. I think that was, though, definitely a weak point of Gunforged, is that the system that just scaled the difficulty basically just scaled the difficulty, but the moment-to-moment gameplay didn't really change. So I definitely want to change that. I think that Alchemortis is a lot easier to develop in a lot of ways because, you know, adding a new entity to the game is as simple as drawing a card and slapping some abilities on it. You know, it's not, I don't have to go through a whole state machine and do the animations for it and all that stuff. And yeah, I just think that I already got a good framework in place for building content onto the game. So I don't foresee it being that difficult to add a bunch of content to the game, but we'll see. Are you not obsessively checking the wish list? No, I try not to obsessively check any numbers like wish lists or sales or YouTube views. I will check them like every once in a while, but I don't think it's healthy to obsess over analytic numbers like that. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. We got to change this notoriety scale. So let me check something. So what is 0.5 divided by 15? That's 30. Oh, wow. I should know that, right? Or no. 15 divided by 0.5. I mean, that's 30. So that means that I'm trying to come up with so if I do 100 divided by 30, that's going to be a fractional number, 3.33. So we'll just make it 3. So I'm just going to try to normalize everything around that number, because that's the penalty for visiting a cleared node is 0.5. So if I stretch the notoriety scale to be 100, then I want to scale all the numbers up, because I do like the pacing. It's just I need to figure out the wanted levels. I think I might change this. It's called wanted level everywhere in the code. I don't know if I want to go through the effort of renaming all this. Probably not, actually. Good morning, Chris. Welcome back. The Necromancer will still come for them. Will come for them. Daddy duty with Brotato on the Steam Deck and you in the TV, now hoping that she keeps sleeping. Very nice. That sounds wonderful. How was Playable Workshop yesterday? It's not Playable Workshop, no, but it's a good guess. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. Where do I even need to start here? I don't even know. I think this wanted level thing is in, yeah, why is this here? Run progress bar max. Yeah, I don't know why this, oh, I guess it needs to be. I might just put this in here. Let's move this. Max wanted level here. Change this to 100. Then this is going to need to turn into seeded run.max wanted level. Run progress bar. We're going to do this divided by 5. Okay. I should probably change this. Let's do... Can I do this? Private const int I count is equal to seeded run dot max wanted level divided by 5. Yeah, that works. And then we'll change this to I count. I don't think I need this anymore because this can be an int now. This can be an int. This floor to int doesn't need to exist anymore. Int wanted level changed. Oh, the run manager is keeping track of the wanted level, I guess, but we'll change this to an int. That needs to be an int. Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Generate wanted levels here. So this needs to be 3 plus rng.randfn 3. I think that's basically going to be okay. Oh, that might be too much actually. We'll see how it works. This needs to be math util, or no, math f dot floor, floor to int. Oh, it's literally, okay, whatever. Generate wanted levels. Is that it? Is that all I need to do? Set wanted level 3. Int. Okay. Did I do it? Let's build. Do you watch NFL? I saw they'll play here today. I do not watch any sports, no. I do not watch any sports. Took a guess, yeah. Thank you, Pedro. I very much appreciate that, and welcome back. Good to see you. In the beginning of this project, you were trying to embrace our AI overlords. After watching for months, it seems your usage of it keeps dropping. Wondering what your overall thoughts on it now. Yes, I think... in terms of like the vibe coding thing, it just doesn't work that well. I'm looking at the code that it's outputting as a senior level engineer or a previously senior level engineer, and I was like... I don't like the way it's doing things, and a lot of times it was just difficult to wrangle it into the solution that I already knew I wanted. And then sometimes it writes the code in ways that I have to be reformatted anyway, so it's like kind of annoying. Where it has been really useful is, for example, when I was doing the map decorations. Map container. Yeah. So doing the map decorations, so placing the roads, placing all the trees, the campfires, all that, just basically just visual stuff on the map. The initial approach that I had was a naive approach that took like 13 seconds for the map to generate. And so what I did is I fed the AI my script and I said, hey, I need to optimize this. Like there's a lot of, this is taking way too long. And the AI was able to make suggestions and walk me through the process of like implementing a better algorithm for more efficiently placing those map decorations. And so that was really helpful. And I'm also able to, like with the wave function collapse, what I was able to do when I was learning that is I was able to say, hey, I don't understand why this part of wave function collapse is here, or I don't understand what this line of code is doing, or how it fits into the wave function collapse. And the AI is really good at explaining what's happening there. And then also I'm using, you know, the Copilot suggestions. So as I'm typing, generally it's faster because it can predict in advance what I want to type, and so I can just hit one button to accept it rather than writing it all out. So I think it's a useful tool and it can be incorporated effectively into writing code, but I don't think it's quite at the point where you can just send it a bunch of requirements and have it write code that is just good the first time. It still requires a lot of tweaking and back and forth with the AI. And so yeah, I think it's good enough to be useful, but it's not good enough to just like make writing code so effortless. How many people do we have from Brazil here? I don't know. That's a good question. A lot, I think. I get trying to spread the NFL to other countries, but playing football on fields designed for soccer is just a bad idea. Oh, is it? I don't know. I don't know anything about any sports, really. Do you prefer ask mode versus agent? I do, yeah, generally speaking. Yeah, I think so too. You lose control of your project the more you use it to write code for you. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right to a large extent. I work for one of the companies that is trying to prescribe its usage. I've come to the same conclusion as you. Yeah, I think the prescribing its usage is a little bit early, but yeah. Maybe it's a sign I need to visit Brazil. Don't trust AI, they are crazy human creation. That's certainly one opinion you can take. The NFL game today is in Brazil. That's weird. That's so weird. It's a completely different sport. I guess I don't understand that. Like, is it not enough just to offer the NFL on TV in Brazil? Like, does the game actually need to happen there? I guess it's just part of the marketing, you know? That's what those giant sports leagues are about, right? It's like 80% marketing. Anyway, I don't know anything about sports, so don't. I mean, I know the rules of baseball. I know the rules of football. I just never have enjoyed watching them. Or playing them, for that matter. I used to play baseball as a kid, and I was just terrible. It might surprise you to know that I was terrible. Okay. Is that 20? I'm not going to count them. I'm going to assume that's 20. So that's 7, 5, 3, 3, 4. So let's just do a play test with this new notoriety system and make sure everything's working. I think this makes a lot more sense, though. That's an expensive combat there. Alchemy's 3, but, yeah, let's do this alchemy, because then I can alchemize these guys. Oh. I gotta turn this off. And that as well. They're trying to drum up international support. AI debate 189 of this stream is coming. Hello, Sam Studio. Welcome back. They do games in Germany and England every year too. Oh, I did know about that, yeah. Ooh, let's go this way. Actually, there's a booster there that's pretty inexpensive. Booster and I'm gonna go this way, actually. When I was watching my friend playtest this, it was so fun watching him plan out his route and like looking all the different ways he can go and like carefully deciding, and every once in a while he would make a wrong decision and go, oh crap, why did I do that? Which is just like perfect. I think it reveals that the choices are meaningful and that you really want to be careful about the choices you're making. Anyway. Let's do this. I want to alchemize this with this. Hopefully, because the Corvid has Echo if the board contains multiple Corvid cards. I'm hoping I get a skeleton that has that. Son of a bee. That didn't work. All right. Well, we'll take the one that has 2/8 damages on it, and then we'll put the Wyvern on it as well. That will be my new board. Let's go here. Cool. Did I miss yesterday's stream or was there none? There was none. There was none. Notoriety is int now. Yeah, I think it makes more sense as an int. I don't know why I used like fractional numbers, but it's better now. That is a very powerful Corvid. Do I want to do this booster? Oh no, I can take the max health increase. Oh yeah, this is a better route. So I go here, here. Maybe just up. Well, maybe I should grab both boosters. So I might do this. This route here, loop around to this alchemy. Oh, that's wrong. That notoriety bar is wrong. Why did that break? Okay, well, we'll figure that out. I want to finish this run first. That's a lot easier on the eyes, yeah. How about watching esports? I never watched esports either. Which is weird because I used to play like a lot of League of Legends. League of Legends was basically my life for several years. Ooh, a Hellspawn egg. Very nice. A squid. And I can't put this guy anywhere. Do I want to keep... Let's get rid of this guy. Put this here. Okay, now we're good. Oh, there's 2 artifacts. Oh no. What happens if I go this way? Yeah, let's go this way. Alchemize, what? Oh no, maybe this? Oh, this is risky. Oh, I can't even fit that. Okay, well, what am I gonna do? Oh no, I didn't think about this very carefully. Let's do YOLO mode. We'll do this. Okay. 6 damage, 12 damage, 6... Oh no. That is just an... That's just a downgrade. Oh no. Let's go for the artifact here. Increases Fog of War reveal radius by 1. Minion critical chances increased by 20%. Let's do that one. I need a board size increase. There's 2 here, so I probably need to make my way over to those. I don't think the notoriety costs are high enough, though. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. We'll have to take a look at that. Anyway, let's upgrade this guy. I think I need to standardize the scaling, these number scaling across the board. I've had ChatGPT count them and it said 20. Oh, the eyeballs up there? Thank you. Yeah. Ooh, 50% chance for fire poison. Preserve to be applied twice. Equal chance for amount to apply to be halved. Let's do that one. Broken sundial. I feel like I'm not going to win this combat. I think I'm going to have to take the penalty and just avoid that for now. How much money do I have? Not much. Oh no, this is not going well for me. This is not going well for me. Okay, perfect. That's great. Good. All right, now we're in business. I'm going to take a risk and go this direction first. Grow my board. Let's do poison. Go this way. What podcast? You will find out. I'll announce. I'll send out the link. It's a small podcast, so it's nothing big, but 4 Nodes and Biscuits. I don't know what that's in reference to. Silk Song podcast, no. I was on Joe Rogan discussing various illegal materials, yeah. I was discussing psychedelics with Mr. Rogan. Is the bar still based on 15? No, it's based on 100 now. There are 20 eyes in there, which means that every 5 points an eye should open, but they're all open, and I don't know why that's happening. Okay, now we're seeing some higher numbers here. Let's go for the increased board size again. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. And I don't have any cards that can fit there. Is there another booster? There's a booster there. That's 12? Oh my gosh. Well, I don't want to go that way then. Oh no, I might have to. Why are some of these numbers so high? I'm in a bit of a pickle. Let's go this way. We'll backtrack a little bit. Wow, that broken sundial really came in clutch right there. Applied 36 fire stacks. That's nutty, fam, as the kids would say. Ooh, here we go. Put that there. Dowsing rod, that'll be good. I don't think there's a way to make room for this, is there? No. I don't want to get rid of the Hellspawn egg, but I don't think I'm going to make use of it. Let's put this here. There we go. Alchemy time. I'm going to mix these. Yeah, that's going to work great. Watch this. Boom. Son of a bee. Although those are all pretty good, actually. We'll just put this here. I've got 91 out of 100. Let's go for the max health increase. All right, this is the last one that I can do. So we'll just do it. I wish I had another card to put down here. Oh well. Ooh, it's gonna be close. I won though. Okay, boss time. Let's just see what happens. I have a feeling I'm not going to win this one. Nope. Not going to win. Let's see if I get lucky here. I don't think I'm going to get lucky. Okay, all right. We can do one more here. We're gonna get rid of this and that. Oops. I'm on my last leg here. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. No! That's it. Unless I can just get rid of... Let's see if I can win with just the salamander remaining. Oh no, I got paralyzed. Nope, nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. I lost. Okay. Let's fix those eyeballs. Oh, this has to be new wanted level divided by... Let's do wanted per eye. This needs to be wanted level divided by wanted per eye. I think that's why that was broken. All right, let's try again. Let's give it another shot. How about an artifact that allows you to make your own road to a nearby node? Could be a limited number before it breaks. That is an interesting idea, yeah. What do you mean by notoriety? Notoriety is just the system up here. When you hit 100 notoriety, you get thrown into a boss fight automatically. I'm surprised you can't rotate items in your inventory. I think that was something I really liked about Dredge and Fish and finding what felt like interesting ways to fit all the fish in your inventory. Yeah, I'm not sure that I need rotation in this game. I've gotten a couple of comments about that, so maybe I could support it. It would make the art look weird, but that might be okay. But I think, I mean, it's interesting enough with all the different shapes and trying to figure out how to fit them all. I don't know if rotation would necessarily add much, but it should be like Tetris. When you complete a row and your inventory disappears. Oh no. Fun to see the game being played. Good. Nodes and Biscuits is another Godot podcast. Oh, it was not that one then. Gameplay is my favorite part. Is it Aramis podcast? I don't know. I used to watch him, but he's become more and more clickbaity. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy watching a lot of Godot content creators. Sometimes you gotta do the, you gotta do the, whatever you need to do to drive the YouTube clicks, Maybe I'll make my videos more clickbaity so that we could see where your loyalties lie. I'm kidding. All right, anyway. I already got a lot of cards here. It looks like the eyeballs are working now. Hexagod is fun. Yeah, Hexagod is very fun. Yeah, gotta get views. Definitely putting in the work, just not for me. Yeah, that's understandable. I forget, is there a way to increase the size of the alchemy board? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. No, the alchemy board, not yet. So what I want to experiment with is making the alchemy system always available, but starting out with a very small alchemy board, like a 2x2. And then similar to how on the map there are increased combat board nodes, the alchemy nodes that currently exist would just increase the board size of your alchemy board. So the idea is that maybe there would be another tab up here that you can bring up the alchemy at any time, and then you can mix and match cards whenever you want. But if you want to be able to do more powerful combinations, then you can increase your alchemy board size, right? Why the egg didn't hatch? I didn't finish 4 combat encounters, so that's why. The new Black Hole game looks addictive too. Yeah, Aramis is a very talented developer, and his game Chess Survivors did really well too. Thank you, Marcos. Appreciate that. Is there any items that like L-shaped? Yes, there are. Yeah. There are L-shaped things. Yeah, he's a very cool dude, yeah. I like him a lot. You just need to add the overall top facial expressions looking at the thumbnail and you're... Oh, the over-the-top facial expressions looking at the thumbnail and you're in, yeah. Hello, Neozoid. You could have a Witch's Hut node that has a bigger alchemy board. Ooh, that's a good idea. What I missed, not much. We're just doing some rebalancing of the notoriety system. How you make your game card feel more? I don't know what you mean, Kelso, if you want to rephrase it. Thought it was 3. Oh, I see. How much money do I have? None. Okay, cool. So we'll go to combat here. Sorry, Ox. Gotta harvest your blood. Sorry about it. What do I want to upgrade? Oh, I should probably upgrade this and put this here. There we go. Shop time. We're gonna go shopping. Dang, it would have been nice to have that iron gauntlet, but it's too expensive. Oh wait, what is this? I can sell some things here. There we go. Oh no, I need to sell one more. Sell that. Now I can buy the iron gauntlet. Perfect. Upgrade another card. We'll upgrade this again. Okay. Well, I want to buff that iron gauntlet, which only gets buffed after you complete combat encounters. There's 2 combat encounters here. There's one here, but I'd have to go all the way back down this way and then that way, which might be okay, actually. So if I do that combat, go to this enchant. I need some board size increases, though. Is there any on the board here or on the map? 5, 3, 3. Oh, these are relatively cheap. Wow. So that is a good route, actually. Let's go that way. I'll just auto-resolve that. Can't be bothered to look at the ox die. Okay. Swarm increases critical chance by 10%. Let's put that on there. Upgrade a card again. Kerblam. 17 damage double if there's an adjacent minion. Now this is going to be powerful. It's going to be very powerful. Here we go. Cool. Max health increase, upgrade card. I don't really have any cards to alchemize, so we'll just go here. We'll just take the free one. I want to keep my money, so we'll just increase by 10. We'll take this booster. What do I want? Let's do some relics. Ooh, that's good. I like those. Okay, there's a board size increase. I need that. Do another card upgrade. Oh no, this is ridiculous. Two dogs. Okay. Board size increase. I've been needing this. Give me that. Let's put some defensive items on there. Max health increase again. Maybe I'll spend some of my money. There we go. Another booster. I don't want any more minions because... Is this a minion? No, this is not a minion. So I'm going to sell my minion cards. Because I got this Iron Gauntlet, which is dealing 12 damage currently to this guy. See, it's got the Iron Gauntlet, deal 12 damage. So let's do some more ritual cards, I guess. Another minion. Get out of here. Ooh, another board size. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there, though. Oh, there's a board size here. Is this damage shared? Oh, I think it is. Wait a minute. How does that work? Hold on. Why is that tooltip using... I don't know why that tooltip is using the damage from this one. Because the damage is not shared, it's unique to that Iron Gauntlet. Yeah, I don't know why that's being shared. I'm gonna have to look at that. Iron Gauntlet shares damage value in UI in shop. I don't know why that's happening. Anyway, let's buy the board size increase. Cool. Let's do that. I have enough to get another Iron Gauntlet. I'm kind of tempted to just buy this and see what happens. Yeah, it's sharing the damage tooltip. I don't know if it's actually sharing the damage though. Interesting. Why is that happening? Well, that's going to be overpowered. These should have their own unique counters. But I don't know why that's happening. Is it just a tooltip error? I don't know why that's happening. Interesting. On artifact added. I don't know. We're gonna have to do a deep dive into that. I've got 8 more points. Let's hit the enchant card here. We'll see what that does. Echo. Oh no. Echo on that. Nice. And then we'll go to increase board size. There we go. We can fit some more stuff on the board now. This is not a minion, so it's not going to affect anything. Okay. Let's do it. Ooh. Well, I'm actually taking quite a bit of damage, but I won. It's fine. Nice. Very cool. I'll put it back in the rotation. I'm nothing. It's not susceptible to peer pressure. Okay. You should start doing code reviews with a necromancer robe on and eerie lighting that then just act totally normal. That would be actually kind of funny. To apologize for my previous critiques, I wore my hat backwards today. Okay. Would you replace the card selling UI with the alchemy if you had the alchemy always available? Can make for an interesting deck building mechanic, constantly alchemizing stuff in the background. Yeah, the problem is what happens when the board gets bigger than this. It's gonna run out of room, you know. Which, yeah, could be a problem. Just made it to the stream. Congratulations on 30K. Thank you. I appreciate that, Clickertail. Welcome back. What causes each of the eyes to open and what does it do when they are open? Oh, that's just a visual indicator of how far along in the notoriety level you are. So every time you surpass an increment of 5 notoriety, one of the eyes opens. So there's 20 eyes and there's 100. The notoriety scale goes from 0 to 100. So it's just, yeah, every 5 notoriety levels you go up, an eye opens. It's just like a visual, it's just a UI element. What happens if you try to put 2 cards on the enchant board or upgrade board? It doesn't work. It will give you an error and say you have to use 1 only. Congrats on 30K, thank you, appreciate that. In the upgrade node, does it tell what modified on the card, or do you have to remember what it was before? It upgrades everything. The tier of the card affects the scaling of all of the abilities on the card, so everything on the card gets stronger. Now, it doesn't surface what the scaling values are, which may be a problem. Thank you, Johan, appreciate that. Since you can't rotate cards, what do you think about being able to choose which side of the board gets upgraded? Yeah, I definitely want to think about that more. I don't even know if I want, because right now it either adds an entire row or an entire column. But it might be better to allow players to have like irregularly shaped boards, so you could put like 1 additional cell here and 1 down here, and so you could have a board that's got like a column that's longer than the rest. But I don't know about that. Will you ship source code so we can also look up how cards work? What I want to do for the full release is have like an encyclopedia that tells you like all of the inner workings. So like it goes into actually great detail about like how the synergies work and how exactly the status effects work and what order numbers are applied in and all that stuff. But that will come later. Upgrading cards could get less and less powerful with each upgrade, encouraging upgrading multiple cards. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is I could make it... Like, I could make it so that right now all the nodes are the same, whether they appear at the beginning of the map or later on in the map. But I think the idea of making the individual nodes more powerful the further along you go would be interesting. So it could be the case that the upgrade, like the initial upgrades, can only go from tier 1 to tier 2. But you have to find a later version of this upgrade node to upgrade something from tier 2 to tier 3, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Lots of stuff to think about for sure. Anyway, I think that's good. Change notoriety scale to 0 to 100. Should we investigate this bug? Iron Gauntlet shares damage value in UI in shop. I don't even know how I'm going to replicate this. Artifact tooltip. Register clickable control. On artifact display hovered entered. Show artifact. Artifact resource get full description. Duplicate. I don't know. I don't know why this is happening. And there must be an issue here somewhere. From ID. Oh, I see. I know what's happening. I think that the resource is only duplicated here, but when I go to pick artifact, yeah, it's just returning the list of artifact resources. I think this needs to be duplicated out here. Select X, X.duplicate. I think that's what needs to happen. X.duplicate.toList. So yeah, it was being, so this from ID duplicates an artifact resource, but then when I pick the artifact, as in when I'm generating the shop configurations, yeah, it's sharing the reference. So the reason why that was an error is because the two iron gauntlets were sharing the same reference to the same script, like they were the same fundamental resource. So I need to duplicate those when I pick the artifacts here. This could just be a string, actually. Artifact ID. Well, it's fine. Now the question is this going to be like an other problem with the card loot table manager? Pick cards. Card factory, create card. Oh, this is ID based, I think. Oh, card definition resource. No, this is fine. Yeah, that's okay. What is this? Get rid of that. I think that will fix it, but we're gonna have to test that. So let's see. Test player artifacts. So I'll put an iron gauntlet here. And then what I'll also do is I will go to my artifact loot table manager here. Artifact ID is equal to artifact ID dot iron gauntlet question mark 1000 or 10,000, whatever that is. Okay, we'll test that, but first I need a quick 3-minute break. I'll catch up on the chat here though. Thank you, Rin, appreciate that, and welcome back to the stream. Good to see you as always. Welcome, welcome. So just booking in a straight line could be a strategy as well as staying around the beginning area. Cool. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Thank you, Shirley. Always good to see you here with $10 super chat. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. All right. So I need a quick 3-minute break. And when I come back, we will test this. And thanks again, everyone, for the congratulations and for the super chats. Super generous. So thank you. Thank you. And I will be right back and we will continue on. All right, I'm back. Let's continue on. See if this fix actually fixed anything. All right, we got to find a shop. Let's see if I can get a map that has a shop. I'm also going to need currency. There's one. So let me just go and do that combat first, and then we should be able to verify that it works very easily. I'm just going to skip this. We're not playing for real right now. Okay, so this should have 4 damage on it. Now when I go back to the shop here, this iron gauntlet now, there's 2 iron gauntlets, they should both say 0. Boom, 0. Nice. And now let's make sure that they operate independently for sure. So we'll purchase that one. That's 0, that's 4. So now, when I gotta take this off. Yeah, so Iron Gauntlet deal 4 damage, Iron Gauntlet deal 0 damage. So we're good now. We're good. That was a sneaky bug. Very sneaky indeed. I don't think I really need to test more than this, but we'll give it a shot. So that should be 8 and 4. Let me just verify in here. Eight damage, 4 damage, dealt 0 damage. Why is it saying 0 damage? Oh, because of the Iron Gauntlet was at 0. Right, okay. I remember now. So I should say 8, 8, 4, 8, 8, 4. Nice. Very cool. I should add a little combat log thing that indicates that it has echoed. That would be cool. Best bug is a squash bug. I agree. I agree. Cool. All right, so that was a very sneaky bug. I'm glad I caught that. Discard that. Fix sneaky artifact reference sharing bug. Cool. Okay, we're good to go now. And so now this is the part of the stream where we have to figure out what the heck we're going to do next. I kind of want to do this one. Incur no wanted level penalty when visiting cleared nodes. Let's do that as an artifact, I think. That would be really cool. Now we need to figure out what the heck kind of item it can be. Best bug is a feature. It'd have to be something special. For the artifact here, yeah, let's figure it out. Let's see what we want to do. I need some ideas. I need some ideas. Almost thinking if I can draw like a cloak or something, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. We're going to give it a shot. Let's see if I fail as badly as the... See if I fail as badly as the lead ingot. I missed it. Ideas for what? An artifact that incurs no wanted level penalty or no notoriety penalty when you visit a cleared node. I feel like I'm not doing this right. Let's see. How do I want to get a flowing shape here? Maybe I don't really need a flowing shape. Maybe it can just be like... Oh no. I mean, that looks okay. Why do I keep doing that? I mean, that looks fine, right? Road paving artifact. Yeah, I think that one is going to be very technically involved, so I don't want to get into that right now. Stealth cloak is a good idea. You like it? Get out of jail free card, obviously. Look at the crit cloak from LOL. Yeah, what was it called? Don't tell me. It was called the, I completely forgot. No! It's the final sign that my addiction to League of Legends has been vanquished from me. How about an artifact that makes you get lesser notoriety the richer you are? Ooh. They call that capitalism, yeah. Kind of has like VV vibes, good start. That was the idea. Cute. Okay, I think it's going well. I think it's going well. We'll see. Wonder if I should introduce more. Oh, that looks kind of good, actually. I may want to make this lighter, though. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Let's see if I make it just brighter. I think if I make it brighter, then I still need to have some shaded parts. Do we like it better like that or with the previous shading? Cloak of Agility, that's right. I remember now. You have awakened a blood memory within me. Thank you so much for the Australian $20. Very much appreciate that, Rin. Thank you, with the message Macus Fun. I don't know what Macus is, but thank you. That's very generous. I very much appreciate that. Always good to have you here, and thank you again. The cloak is almost a robe, so you have no problem drawing it, yeah. Brighter is always better when looking to achieve stealth. Yeah, well, I'm mostly just concerned about it being visible in the artifact list, because if I make it too dark, it might blend into the background a little bit too much. Oh, McDonald's. Oh, yeah, thank you. You know what? I will get McDonald's in honor of you, Rin. Thank you. Macus is Australian for McDonald's. Gotcha. Okay. First time I heard that. Hello, Artem. Finally made to catch the stream. I'm having pixel art drawing session as well, making the UI for your course game. Oh, very nice. For the online game. I think I like this cloak. It's decent enough. I don't know. I feel like these red highlights are a little bit much. So I'm going to tone those down a little bit. I think it's probably okay. I read that in Australian Foster's commercial voice. Oh wait, oh no, I'm good. Never mind, I'm good. Is it okay? Is it acceptable? Looks good? Okay, good. Good. I didn't know if you guys were ramping up to bully me again or what. Always gotta check in. I'm ready for my bullying, chat. Hey chat, look at this art. Please send your bullying my way. Okay, anyway. I'm on Survivor's Lesson 65. Gotcha. Gave him PTSD. All right. Artifact resource. Cloak art. Gee, dang it. Copy. Make unique recursive. No, not recursive. Just do that. Edit region. Kerblam. Okay. Visiting cleared nodes incurs no notoriety penalty. Did I? Oh, no. Incurs. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now we got to do the script for it, which I think is going to be easy. Cloak.cs. Cloak base artifact. I think, yeah, I really don't think I needed to do anything here. Now there's a question here. So run map node set is revealed. If I did this, public int public const string cloak if artifact manager get artifact count by ID is greater than 0, then we're going to do return 0, return wanted level. I'm going to make this no. This has to be if is revealed and that, else we'll just do is if is revealed, we're going to return visited wanted level, return wanted level. We're going to make this wanted level private. We're going to get rid of wherever we're setting the wanted level here, set visited. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to make this totally private, which means I can do private int like that. Okay. And then node.set wanted level. Okay. So now anytime I'm reading wanted level, I'm going to change this to get wanted level. So now I have a function that's just dynamically returning what the wanted level should be. That was making me uneasy before because I was changing the wanted level of the node after the map already was generated. But I like doing this better because now it's conditional, right? It's either going to return the wanted level that was initially configured during the map generation. If it's already been revealed, it's going to return the visited wanted level, which is 3. And if it has been revealed and we have that cloak artifact, then we're just going to return 0. So now we can handle the conditionality of it better without worrying about trying to update the state everywhere. And I think that's going to be better. Waiting for the Patreon to binge watch all the courses. Oh yeah, Yeah, so again, the top tier Patreon is going to give you unlimited access to all of my course content. So there are 4 courses, 3 Godot 4 courses and 1 Godot 3 course. And yeah, when the Patreon goes live, if you pay for the top tier, you'll get all those courses. So yeah, I hope the Patreon tiers are reasonably priced. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me if you feel it's unreasonable, but it's not bullying, it's selective strengthening. You want to feel better about our bullying, remember that most people here want to be in your position. Yeah, that's true. I mean, is it true? I don't know. Maybe it's not true. Okay, let's just put the cloak on. Cruising good? Yeah, we're cruising. Is the only difference between a cloak and a robe the arms? Yeah, I think a cloak is more like a cape. A cloak is a cape with a hood, right? Maybe? I don't know. These definitions are a little bit amorphous. Sweet. So that means I can go... Oh, wait, that also says boost. What? Oh, is revealed is the wrong thing. Oops. I need to make this not is revealed. Public bool is visited. Get private set. I'm gonna set... Oh, wait, it changes the event type. Oh. This has to be if node event type equals event type dot visited, and... I don't really like that either, but oh well. Okay, I did my logic wrong. The is revealed just tells me whether the node is visible on the map. It doesn't tell me whether it's been visited or not. There we go. So that's 3. This should be 0. So I can do this now. I can freely move backwards in the map however I want when I have the cloak. Gosh, there's just so much to do with this game. There's so many ways to modify the gameplay. It's fun. Getting this cloak item is going to entirely change how you approach visiting the map, because now I can just go here and nothing happens to me. I love it. It's a very simple artifact, changes the map entirely, took like 15 minutes to implement. We're golden, pony boy. The cloak makes you incur no notoriety penalty when you visit cleared nodes. So typically when you want to visit a node that has already been cleared, you will get a small notoriety penalty. It's a way of discouraging people from just backtracking to go back to another part of the map. But with the node now, with the cloak, I mean, you can do that freely. You can just go, oh, I want to go back. You can even run loops around this if you want to. It doesn't matter. Conversation piece for social events, yeah. For Patreon, yeah. Snows too much in Ohio. Yeah, it does snow a lot here. Don't make a standard cloak. I think robes can be hooded. Yeah, that's true. A sleeveless outdoor overgarment that hangs loosely from the shoulders. Well, that could be anything. From Old French. My backpack is a cloak. Anyway. What is this? Hello, Owen. Welcome back. Sleeveless outdoor overgarment. Kind of reminds me of like that, you know, that meme, like define a chair. Well, a chair is something that has 4 legs that is used for sitting, and then people go, a horse is a chair. Uh-oh. My map controls are locked. Uh-oh, that's bad. I couldn't pan the camera. Why couldn't I pan the camera? Oh, the camera gets locked after visiting a cleared node. All right, more bugs. Camera panning gets locked after visiting cleared node. Anyway. This wanted level, yeah, this doesn't need to be, this can just be 2 string, that doesn't need to be there. very cool. Thank you, Himanshu. I appreciate that. Yeah, 30K. A hooded backpack. Mummy cloak. Every piece of clothing eventually evolves into a cloak. I missed your comment, did I? I think I just hit it. Unless, hold on. I don't think I missed it. Unless you had an earlier comment that I missed. If my grandma had wheels, she'd been a bicycle, yeah. Did I play Silksong? No, I'm not that big of a fan of Hollow Knight and Silksong. It's a great game. It's very well put together. Obviously, the success is deserved, but the 2D Metroidvania kind of game is just not my cup of tea. I might get it if it goes on sale, because it is quite a... I mean, it's quite a good experience. I can have fun with it, even though I don't typically like those games, but... Yeah, it's not one of those things where it's like an insta buy for me, you know? Plus, I don't really have time to play many video games. I've been playing Battlefield 2042 with my friend, like for a couple hours in the evenings, you know, a couple times a week. And we're doing that because we're just waiting for Battlefield 6. But that's basically all I've been playing these days. Okay, we need to fix that bug. Camera panning gets locked after visiting a cleared node. So let's see where that's happening. So hard to spend time playing video games when you spend all your time making video games. Yeah, and the games that I typically like playing too are the kinds of games that take a lot of effort to play, if you know what I mean. Like they're competitive multiplayer games, or they're games with like a lot of strategy or, you know, thinking that you need to do. And if I'm just like exhausted from working all day, the last thing I want to do is like try to get into the mindset of like playing a fast-paced multiplayer game, or, you know, playing one of these card games or roguelites where it's like you're managing all these stats. You don't play a lot of niche games for a game dev. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. Let's see. Interstate map. Where is the camera panning being locked? Is panning disabled? What is it? Shift Alt F12? Move player to node. So this move to node here. This is disabling the camera pan there. Map container move to node. Can I do this? Visited undiscovered node equals not visited node contains that. I can get rid of this and I can get rid of that. move to node. What I might do is here tween action is panning disabled equals true, or no, equals false rather. And then, so I'll just always re-enable it after the move, but then when I fade out the game map here, I will just disable it again. I think that's the way to do it, is panning disabled equals true. So all the states are very just like self-contained. And then here what I'll do is I'll do this. Disable camera panning. Enable camera panning. So that will finish. This move player to node will then come back up here. If we've already visited this node, it's just going to change back to the map state. Otherwise, it's going to add that to the visited node list. It's going to call fade out, and that's going to disable map container, disable camera panning again. So now we've got a very nice, clean, like it's going to be disabled and re-enabled twice in a row, but I think that's going to be okay. I think that will fix it. Try to keep those states as tight as possible so there's no room for error there. Yeah, that seems to work, at least in that case. Yeah, and then my camera panning goes back after I visit the node. Perfect. Okay, did I fix it? I hope I fixed it. It seems to work. There's nothing broken here. Okay, I think that works fine. Cool. Alrighty, we can mark that as fixed. Fix camera panning being locked after visiting cleared node. I'm still not able to complete Blasphemous. It's already very big. Don't know when I'll be able to start Hollow Knight. Yeah, Blasphemous looks cool. Hello, Yusuf. I'm new here. Why do you choose C#? Why not GD script? It's just personal preference. That's it. Played too much video games. Now I struggle to be a game dev. I overslept and now the stream is close to ending. Oh well, guess I'll have to watch the VOD. Welcome, Ninja Link. Good to see you. C# gets you more chicks. That's true. It worked for me. Too much of that atrocious BG3 just to trigger everyone. Yeah. We know you don't like BG3. It's okay. We're all allowed to have our personal preferences, even if we're wrong. I don't like multiplayer competitive games, have too many bad experiences with it. Yeah, the trick is you have to get good. That's the thing. C# could be dangerous, though. It's very sharp, yeah. I like games that relieve my anxiety and stress, and a lot of online multiplayer games just cause more. I don't want to brag or anything, but I tend to be the kind of person that causes the stress on other people. I'm a pretty good gamer, actually. So, you know, you guys gotta be careful who you're talking to. C#'s tears can cure cancer. Unfortunately, it never cries. I've been streaming Dark Souls, and I'm gonna switch to Silksong tonight. I enjoy relaxing frustration as opposed to angering frustration from work. Yeah, that's true. I understand that too. You do stream? Yeah, share your Twitch if you want to. Or YouTube. I don't know if you Twitch on or stream, whatever I'm saying. Feel free to share your links if you want people to follow you. I have no idea why I keep coming Splatoon, even though it makes me upset sometimes. Me actively avoiding Silksong spoilers, yeah. Hello, Marcos. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Yeah. Firebelly is a rage bitter. I mean, maybe you guys are going to think less of me for this, but I was like 22 at the time, so give me a break. But it was actually a core part of my strategy. I used to play mid lane a lot in League of Legends. Trash talking the enemy mid lane was a huge part of my strategy because There was a certain amount of times where if you just get under their skin, they would just leave the game and you'd win because it would be a 4v5. Maybe you guys think less of me for that, but you have to understand, like, I was in it to win it, you know? What indie game did you like most? What indie game do I like? Valheim a lot. Valheim. And to clarify, by the way, it was never like very malicious trash talking. It would just be like, ooh, maybe next time you'll get me, you know, like just stuff like that. Or like, wow, you're already level 3 and died already, FF at 20 or something, you know. It'd just be like random stuff like that, like not super harsh, but just annoying enough to be frustrating. Yeah, so Yeet, you're absolutely right. That does happen sometimes. Like there were many times where I trash talk and then just got rolled the rest of the match, which was, you know, it's a double-edged sword. You have to deploy it effectively. Gotta kill their mental, yeah. I don't do that anymore though. I don't trash talk in online games anymore. I actually just mute everyone and play with myself. No. That's the wrong way to say it. Okay, I'm gonna stop digging that hole that I'm digging here. My channel name's Viciety, both here and on Twitch. Thanks for the plug. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll check it out. I told you I'm gonna stop digging my hole. But yeah, I think back to Himanshu's question, I liked Valheim a lot. What else? What other indie games have I played a lot of? Oh, you know, like Stardew Valley. I played that quite a bit when it first came out. Terraria is an obvious one. What else? Yeah, I don't know. What's unsubscribe and cancel? Yeah, I told you I'm asking your forgiveness. I don't do that. I put that behind me now. Winning the mind games. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Inappropriate risque comments are my lane. Yeah, I'll stay in my lane. I never play online games. I'm too good. It would be unfair to others. Yeah. Have you played Monster Train? I have played Monster Train. I think I only put like 10 hours into it, but I remember it being fun. Oh, I played a lot of Slay the Spire too. Slay the Spire was fun. I'm eagerly awaiting Slay the Spire 2 because there's a Necromancer class in it, so I'm definitely going to play that when it comes out. It's supposed to come out this year. Wait, this year's almost over. What are they doing? We've got like 3 months left in this year, less than 3 months left in the year, and it's not out yet. Hold on a second. Did I hallucinate that? I swear I just looked this up the other day. Yeah, Slay the Spire 2 says release date 2025. See? 2025. You got 3 months left. I probably have 1,000 hours in Terraria across multiple accounts and platforms. It's a really good game. The mods are fun too. Slay 2 is made in Godot. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. They're still saying this year? Okay, good to know. Sekiro. Well, that's not an indie game, but I did like that one. Slay 2 will be another Silksong meme. Firebelly puts everyone on fire when it comes to online gaming. They used to be the case, not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, what should we do next? I don't know if we really have time to get into anything else. I have to finish my devlog video, so here's what we'll do. We'll do another just round of playtesting. We'll do another playthrough of the game, and then I will end the stream after that. Maybe we'll notice some more bugs. Maybe we will notice some more bugs. Okay, we've got... The only choice I can make is alchemy, so we'll do the cheaper one. And then we'll go booster enchant. My cat is laying next to me and I think she likes your voice. She fell asleep. Well, that's good. Oh, that's a legendary output, but it doesn't make a difference. That's probably a problem. I'm just saying I won a 1K tournament in Warcraft 3 and another in Age of Empires 3. So technically I'm a former pro. That's awesome, actually. That's pretty cool. Was 1K, like, is that the prize money you're talking about? Or is it 1,000 participants? Way out at 1:40 a.m. best, everyone. All right. Yeah, thanks for joining, Rin, and thank you again for the McDonald's fund. I will get McDonald's in your honor, and hope to see you in the next one. In 2003, gotcha. I was in 3rd grade. Are you using C# now for your projects, or do you jump between languages when you're starting a new project? I use C# mostly for my long-term projects, but for game jams and stuff, I'll use GDScript. Do you recommend an ECS design in making card games? I'm not familiar enough with ECS designs, like the ECS entity component system. I'm not familiar enough with that to know what its strengths and benefits are. All my cards in this game are being made with a flavor of composition, but it's all script-based composition, so yeah, I don't know enough about ECS to talk intelligently about it, unfortunately. What do you think about this overall approach for HUD, like node registry? The UI I need to instantiate, like in Gunforged, have boss register health bar, but for generally. That's exactly what I did in Gunforged. So I have like a boss registration component that when I call register boss on it, it spawns the health bar and connects up the relevant health signals to keep the health bar updated. So I think that pattern can work for sure. It's like all things that you have to be careful not to overuse it, because then it will make things messier rather than cleaner. Okay, I need a board size upgrade. I'm tired of seeing these max health increases. We're just gonna go this way. Am I gonna win? Oh, this looks like a tough board, actually. No, it's gonna be fine. How did the course do in terms of sales now? It's been a while. It did great, yeah. I just got, this month, I just got the first month paycheck, because there's like a 60-day lead time on the Udemy course revenue. So basically, any sales that I make today, I will not get the money until 2 months later, basically. So I just got the first payout today, and it's, or not today, but this week. And I would say, yeah, very good. I'm happy with it. Definitely happy with it. Can't complain at all. Very fortunate to have a bunch of people interested in my courses in a way that can sustain my income so I can continue doing this. So no complaints at all. Very happy with it. Let's put another echo on this guy. So this guy's going to do 16 damage 3 times. Wow. 16 damage 3 times. I would like to put another thing on the board here, but it's not quite working out for me. Is there another board size increase? Oh, I still have the cloak on accident. Oops, I forgot to remove that. That's all right. I just won't visit any cleared nodes. Shoot, I don't really like this path that's been laid out for me. We could go for this artifact. Can I get there? 4, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, that should work. Might as well upgrade this guy. My friend was calling him a super soldier whenever he buffed a skeleton warrior. I'm going for the artifact, right? Oh, I didn't really need the booster here, but let's do it anyway. Oh, the giant squid though. Oh, we could put the scarab there. We've got another wyvern. Let's sell this, sell that. I think I need to buff the slime. The slime I basically never use. I might also nerf the skeleton warrior. Well, no, let's not do that. Not do too much beforehand. Let's do this. Take a pass at standardizing numerical scaling across damage, poison, etc. I'm gonna put this nerf skeleton warrior. Nerf poison across the game. I'm not going to make these changes prior to the playtest because again, I don't want to do anything too radical, but I think there are definitely things that need to be improved. Do I want to do alchemy before I get the artifact, or do I want to just... Let's go this way actually. Increase health by 25. Artifact time, here we go. I played RTS games hardcore until WoW beta, then it was all downhill from there. Yeah, yeah, that's a very common occurrence. Well, none of these are gonna help me. I'm just gonna take the broken sundial, I guess. Board size increase, upgrade, booster. There's a shop there, can I get there? Oh, I think I can get to the shop. Let's do it. I'm just going to get a bunch of cards that I don't need, though. Another squid. We'll get rid of it. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. We'll just convert those all into money. Okay, now we're talking. I think the snake needs to be buffed, or the viper. I will put that here. Buff viper. Viper just feels a little bit underwhelming. What do we got here? All alchemical cards gain 2 heal. I don't have any alchemical cards on the board, so that's not useful. Would it be useful to do another increased board size? I don't think so. Let's do an enchant then. Turn cooldown is reduced by 1. This is a beefy skeleton. Upgrade card, increase board size. Let's just do increase board size, throw some more stuff on the board here. I might actually take those and put this here. Let's put this here. Oh wait. I have a better Gorgon head here. We'll purchase this one. Put that there. Might as well use this upgrade moment here. Upgrade that guy. Super Soldier! Alright, I think I'm pretty well situated for the boss fight here. I think I'm pretty well situated. Oh, we can make one more move. Another upgrade, let's go. Boom. He's going to deal 20 damage, so 40 damage 3 times when he goes. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh, and this is a weak boss board too. I definitely need to balance the enemy difficulties. They feel very highly variable. Like sometimes the boss is really hard and sometimes it's really easy, and I don't know why that's happening. I can't figure that out. There's got to be something wrong with the system, but again, we're not going to make any major changes to how the gameplay systems work prior to the playtest because I know how the game feels right now. I know the shortcomings of it. I don't want to potentially like make it even worse before, you know, sending it out for you all. So past different stats like health, stamina, or coins. I think that can work. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that's a good pattern. You can do it. Hello, Genius Potato. Welcome back. Does Steam allow you to update the game when the playtest is live? Yeah. So the way that works in Steam is that the playtest app is a separate app that has its own like Steamworks backend. And so I can push changes to the app, which will get pushed to anyone that's in the playtest. And then, yeah, and I have ability to like disable the playtest. So even if you have it downloaded, you can't launch it and all that stuff. So yeah. Thank you, Real Cruda. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's Obsidian with the Kanban community plugin. Yeah, we got a good community here, Dev Godot. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Super, super strong skeleton, yeah. Please add a skeleton with a saxophone and call it a skeleton bard. I could do that. I could do that. I'm not opposed to doing something like that. But anyway, that will be it for the stream today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I want to launch the Alchemortis playtest on either Monday or Tuesday of next week. So it's going to be here very, very soon, just a couple more days. So again, please wishlist Alchemortis on Steam if you want to support the game. It'd be very helpful. The Discord server and the Patreon will be going live at the moment the playtest launches next week. I'll be sending out notifications to all the channels. I will upload a devlog video that announces it. So as long as you're following me somewhere or have subscribed to my email list, you will know when everything's live. And yeah, we're getting very close. And then once the playtest is running and I'm starting to get feedback, we'll be able to go to the next phase of development, which is going to be making a serious effort to just build out the game with all of the meta progression systems and the, you know, more content, obviously, doing some gameplay balancing. Like after the playtest and the rounds of feedback that I get, we're going to build up the game even more than what's here. So we're going to get there. No, it's not live yet. It will be live next week when everything launches. So almost there, almost there. But anyway, have a good day, everyone. And I will be streaming again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you there. And see you in the next one. Bye-bye.